about spicy food then. But I'm gonna go have a conversation with my doctor too about that. Hopefully everything will be all right and clear to do it. I hadn't even considered that until I saw somebody do one of the Hot Ones eating challenges, and they had Crohn's as well, and I'm like, oh yeah, I should probably medically clear that shit. Okay, so this is empty. That's why I can't do it. There's no way she drank all of that. Did she? She might have. That's annoying if she drank all of that. Okay, so what I want you to do... Her high thirst might actually be a legit fucking issue. Give me all the water. Okay. Everything except for everything that's empty. Hold on, I want to put that in the right spot. I will transfer that into the pots as best I can. Now, if she drinks that on her own accord, that's her problem. And she's cold because she's outside. I'm waiting to see the snow in this game. Honestly. I know it can snow. Alright, so I've got like 5 empty pots outside anyway. It'd be good if those could fill up with some rain. There was a bucket I left, but that's okay. Let's go back in here. Is this still... It claims to be on fire, but I'm not seeing it be on fire. So I want to transfer liquids. Switch that over. I want to go... She hasn't drunk that yet. Let's chuck that in there. I wish it would do automatically all the liquid. So, water tin, again, keep going. I need to have water collector up before water goes out. Yeah, the problem was, like I said, like the first person, she lived quite a good while. But I still was so new to the game that, like, I didn't even know how to craft things. I didn't even know how to really disassemble stuff, right? Hey, cat. Fuck you doing? But then second and third both died basically immediately. Third killed 1 and 2, and then I got fourth lasted a while. But she didn't have... She got close to carpentry, but then she died. So I couldn't really do anything about her. And then we had... Oh, I probably have to boil this shit, don't I? And we had 5 and 6. 5 died really quickly. 6 was the last one. 6 could not get fucking carpentry skills. I was trying really fucking hard to get carpentry skills. But, yeah. I couldn't fucking get any. And then she died. And now I've got this one. So I've got to get some kind of fucking skills. Because the water thingy's 4 in here. And I don't have the... Why won't you let me put shit in you? I have delicious pasta. I even have empty cans of crap. It's all in my inventory. What the hell? Can I... place you in something? Hold on. What is wrong with this picture? Why isn't it not letting me add it? I have 1 pot that's got water, and I've got 1 pot... Okay, she's fucking drunk from it again. God damn you, fucking guzzler. Let me take this one for a second. Let me fill up your fucking drink bottle so you can stay the hell away from it. First things first is chug that. That's why I got this in the first place. I wanted her to auto drink the fucking soft drink. Let's get clean water out of toilets. Yeah, from a OCD hygiene perspective, that bugs me so badly though. I know you can do it because like you can walk up to everything and be like, get water, but I'm also trying not to get it out of my house if I can. So I'm trying to steal it from elsewhere. What am I trying to do here? I'm trying to fill up... Where did it go? It will be in here, that one. You, transfer liquids. I want you to swap over and, like, for the love of God, take some fucking water into it so she can stop drinking the goddamn pots of water. I don't know if she's actually going to successfully make something because she's fucking around drinking everything. Okay, so let's go with one of these pots of water. Let me add let me add water pan tainted. Yep, go for it. Other water pan tainted, go for it. That's most of a pan of water. I don't know if the pot has to always be fucking filled, but for some reason it won't let me add shit if it's not 100% filled. Okay, get that shit into... Not that, but you know what? Throw that in there anyway. Actually, these ones can all boil up because they're all metal. Stop sighing. We're trying to get you food. Let's see. Okay, so she's got herself some fucking water, so she can stop guzzling things when I take this out of here, hopefully. This is now... Okay, finally. Okay, let's do... I don't give a shit. Go random... food... Open cans food, go. Just, like, throw everything at it. Where did that go? Hold on. You. I also like the fact that you can see the things you add to it now. When it says contains, you can see, like, the little icon. It's super, super tiny. I can fully understand if anybody's, like, trying to watch from their phone and stuff. You cannot fucking see it. But there's an itty-bitty tiny icon that says what's in it already. So you can avoid duplicating your crap, which is great. Also, I don't know what classifies as a thickener in this case, unless it's the milk. Let's find out. What did you think was thickener? Did I have flour on me? I maybe had flour on me. Okay. Anyway, I'm not gonna ruminate on that for too long. I don't know where she got the flour from. I'm not gonna ask questions. She might have got it from nearby. Oh, yeah, no, that was another thing too, is you can stand near a fridge and shit. Add the corn. God damn it. More pasta. It would help if I had, like, all the nice stuff. Okay, cool. She's good to cook. Chuck that in there. Is it too full? Too full. Cool. Give me that. Love the fact that you can just take hot shit out of here. I would really think that this game should, like, enforce, like, the whole you need mittens and shit to get stuff out. Oh, for God's sake, it's just gone out. Okay, let's go get some more wood. I have a lot of wood, so it's fine. Give me some of that 30 plank. Give me, like, that much. I don't need that much, but it'll be enough for what we're doing. I am still grateful that I found this fucking stove when I did, because otherwise she would be a lot hungrier and a lot unhappier. She's in the desolate zone, which reminds me too, I was saying this earlier, but I had, where did it go? I had this on my 41 game where she was, like, I was in multiplayer mode and she was like, she needed some human contact. And I'm like, you're in multiplayer. Like, you're literally in the same room as another person. And I don't know how to fucking deal with that. Because apparently just being in the game with another person is not enough. We tried making a faction, but I don't know if it solved the problem. I didn't really notice, unfortunately. You put all of that in there. The early days of the apocalypse, it could be forgiven that some people resort to toilet water. But, like, say 5 years or 10 years later situation, it's unforgivable to not have a water collection station or something. Yeah. Well, I don't think she's that far into the apocalypse. I think she's, like, what, September at the moment? So it's been a few months, but it's been a few months of me figuring shit out. So, but yeah. I could definitely agree, because I also think the same thing is when you get, like, apocalyptic situations, because I have, like, a lot of apocalyptic dreams, and they're pretty fucking interesting, right? And one of the most interesting ones I had was where even, like, the groundwater and, well, the water in the ground and stuff was contaminated and stuff. Like I said, I have interesting dreams. But you couldn't just use, like, if you could seal off a rainwater tank that had already collected water prior to the outbreak, you would have, like, a huge 10-gallon thing of just pure clean water or whatever. However fucking big they are, I don't know. But if you let it, like, rain again without sealing it off, then it would contaminate the whole thing. And same with the ground was contaminated in the same way that, like, you couldn't just go outside and grow crops and that, because even if you were using fresh water, it would be contaminated. In Project Zomboid, I don't fully know the story yet. I I know you can hear the story on the radio, but it went too fast for me to fully, like, pick up on and stuff. But, like, it seems like the ground isn't contaminated. The water is, but I don't know if the water is because you're near cities and therefore there's still particles, crappy particles up in the air and stuff, you know? Or what. I also know there's some kind of like bacteria or something in rainwater that's supposed to be harmful for you, which is fascinating because, you know, as a kid growing up, I obviously drank from the fucking gutters when it was raining. And I'm like, that was probably something I wanted to know as a kid. Maybe not do. But yeah, fuck knows. Fuck knows what I'll probably, like, I don't know, beseech from. You have nails and planks. Do you have a hammer? Yeah, I've got nails. Well, we were talking about this before. I have, hold up. We're sitting next to 400 and a few backpacks that have got like 300 and stuff in it. So yeah, I've got nails. I have a hammer every time I respawn because of the builder mode. I have a screwdriver somewhere in this place, and I have a hacksaw. I have like a little metal saw thingy and a whole bunch of other tools, but they're all spread out throughout this whole place. So I'm not entirely certain what I do and don't have, unfortunately. I also want to know if I can make... So here's another question I got too. Why can't I make food in the pots, in the saucepans? Whenever I've had a saucepan, regardless of if it's empty or got water in it, it won't let me make food in it. And I don't know why. I'd love to know why, but I don't know if it's a glitch, like with the saucepans not letting me do that previously or what. But yeah, it seems off. I might just grab those too, because I feel like they might get sterilized. So you just need to build some walls and stuff for your levels. See, I was going to go around and hopefully barricade shit, but my previous person was dying, so I didn't bother. You could disinfect the bandages. I'll make it eat in a second. Yeah, if I had have had a person that wasn't dying, I would have done some carpentry on the walls and crap, because I've got nails, I've got planks, I've got a hammer. I could go around and I could put that up. I've read a book, so we should have... We had the boost to it. We've got the 3 times multiplier, so I should get a whole level out of that. Once I've got a whole level, fuck knows what that's going to unlock for me. You clean the bandages too. The bandages seem to be pretty good, by the way, compared to like other stuff. Once finally I'm back. Well, welcome back. I thought I was cleaning all of those. Hold up, where did that water go? Water pan, sure. Why isn't it allowing me to clean all? I use my water bottle. That's not for fucking scrubbing bandages. That's for Miss Guzzler over here that can't fucking put down the water bottle for 5 minutes. Disinfect the rags too. Yeah, I gotta admit, the high thirst is interesting. I had it on one of my people, and she didn't live for like long enough for me to really experience it. So I didn't think it was going to be any issue. What's the other thing I've got? We have Slow Healer, which I don't think is too much of a problem as long as I don't go ham when I'm injured. But then again, I'm always a little bit injured because she's always carrying too much shit. So the lack of sleep, though, that doesn't bother me as much. That does explain why she keeps waking up when she does. So in the past, I've had the option to go disinfect rag, disinfect bandage, disinfect all. And at the moment, it's not doing it. At the moment, it's doing it like one at a time. I'm not sure what that shit's about, but anywho, while it's still like doing the thing, if I could get more water, if I could fill up one of those extra pots, because I think I've cleaned all the bandages. The rags can wait. Yeah, okay. These. And let me transfer some stuff into it, hopefully before the thingy goes out. Okay, swap that over. Let's see if I have enough. Not that. That's to stop her from drinking everything else. Give you that. And give you the other pan. I don't greatly enjoy having to always, like, fucking force it over. I feel like it should automatically be at maximum unless you adjust it otherwise. Because I feel like that's something that's slowing me down. But we have a full pan of shit again. Full pot. And I have more shit that's open. So, sure. She should also eat some of this crap too. Let me just chug that for a second. I love that she does this, by the way. It's ridiculous that, one, she can lift the whole pot up while it's full to her face and carefully, like, take bites out of it and crap. But I don't know how she's going to feel about this. It's going to alleviate a little bit of boredom, tiny bit of unhappiness. It's apparently better hot. Fucking, I don't know. I just cooked it, like, half a day ago. I took a while to get that one to it. That's fine. Still don't know what to do with rice. It's fine. We'll sort that out later. I feel like rice is kind of like not like properly coated or something, because I haven't found what to add it to yet. I know you can use different dishes and pans and equipment and all sorts of stuff. Like, unless I need, like, a fucking rice cooker or something really specific. I doubt that that's the case, because this game allows you to do just about anything in any order. Like, if I want to make a fucking coffee out of a water saucepan, I should be able to, you know. I'm just going to keep stuffing this with stuff, because apparently whatever I put in it so far... Oh, that changed it. Apparently more pasta... Hold up. Less beans, more pasta. Made it more happiness. Oh, now it's unhappiness. Okay, fine. Jesus. Great. Now it's terrible. Fantastic. Cook that shit. Actually, if I could just take those two when you're done. I did already feed her, but she's now, like, extremely bored and hopeless. So while that shit cooks, let me start up another one. I feel like I'm just making horrible meals. The best part was, like, what do you call it? When I had the fridge, I could cook these and I could put them into the fridge and I could come back to them later and she could eat that shit later, and that was great. But now I don't have the fridge, so she can't come back to that crap later, you know? She's just basically got to chug it as is. Can you fill up the whole pot if we can? Okay, that's probably about as close to being full as I can get that. So, yeah, she didn't like that too much, but let's try pasta. I don't think I've got any more vegetables. Add it in random thickener. What did that do to it? Okay, so apparently, as it is, she really likes this dish. I can't add more thickener. I'm like, this will solve the problem. I'll just keep adding more thickener. And she likes that. And so no meal is horrible if it doesn't give you a food poisoning. It may taste bad, but if you aren't forcefully revisiting it later, then it's all good. Oh, I don't know. There is such a thing as, like, when you eat something and it has, like, no flavor and bad texture and stuff. So, as you guys may know, I've got, like, a 50-50 ratio when it comes to cooking food in, like, real life, where I either make something absolutely incredible or I make something that's so fucking unpalatable with the same ingredients. It's just breathtaking in the wrong kind of way. So I've started to question how I keep fucking stuff up. So I've started literally using half of the ingredients. Like, if I cut up a carrot, literally slice down the middle, half of that shit goes in one, half of it goes in the other. So there's no, like, bias of one end versus the other being sweet or bitter or shit, right? So, I want you to eat that shit now it's cooked. Eat all of it. Just go ham on this meal. So I do that, and I literally, like, divide up the ingredients, and I cook them at the same time. and in the same kind of like literally identical dishes and stuff. And one of them comes out amazing, and one of them comes out with zero flavor and a horrible texture. And I don't know how I do it. Also, thank you for the follow. Is it, I'm terrible with names. Naxit Gaming? Please help me with that one. I'm fucking terrible with names. I've got like up to Nax and then my brain's just yeeted. Sorry. I try not to be like awful with people's names, but I just fucking am. And she doesn't have any more water on her either, so we'll probably have to go, I might have to go for a drive with the car to go get water at this rate. Into the firehouse. I set a house on fire. I believe that we're talking about different things, but I set this place on fire. I put a pot in the microwave, and apparently that doesn't like it. So, no. I haven't found anything else. It's like, I don't know if I came across something that was on fire. If I did, I don't remember where it was, you know. Would have been a while ago. Give me that. It's in the fire depot. No, I haven't found a fire depot on any of my playthroughs so far. I found the police department so far. Don't disassemble it. I want you to put it out. I found the police department. That's where number 4 got bit and died. So that was not actually worth my time to go in there. And I haven't got any, I haven't got anything so far, any skills or anything to be able to like break down like solid barricaded doors, you know, the ones where you need like welding shit and stuff. I've seen a few of those around and stuff. The firefighters are. I know what you're on about, but no, I haven't come across it. And like I said earlier, no advice on where it may be and stuff. But yeah, I don't know if I've seen any fire vehicles on this map. I feel like I did on my 41 playthrough. The game that I'm playing, like, in my spare time and stuff, I have seen a few fire department vehicles, but it hasn't been the same kind of thing. Like, the cars to me seem like they're randomized between games. So you get, like, the cars in the same place, but shit's different kind of thing. I'm given just planting S-bugs. I don't know what S-bugs are, but yeah, no, I'm literally just like not so much even like looking for like the fire department or anything like that, because like I also had a helmet too. I don't know where that went, by the way. I had a gridiron helmet. Fuck knows where that went. I don't know if I lost it somewhere or if I lost it on one of my bodies or what. But that wasn't ideal. Alright, now I've got all my shit back outside. I really do hope that all that fills up because I'm starting to really need a thingamabob thing. I do have bandages, which I need to put away. Go chuck those in here. Whoa, shit, that's not what I wanted to do. Where did the rags can go in there too? I thought I sterilized a bunch of them. Maybe not. And I also have a water bucket in here that's tainted that, yeah, let me go check that outside. It's like a nudge without saying you should do it. Yeah, please don't do nudges like that then. I don't want people like planting concepts in my head and being like, oh, you should go over here and do that, or like you should be looking for a specific thing because it might help you find a certain thing that you need or something. Like, I don't want that. Like I bitched and whinged the whole like few lives to find a fucking hacksaw because I found hold on. I found, what is it called? I have like 4 of them and I was like, I just want to find something to cut down a fucking tree, right? But eventually I found this in some random fucking paddock, so that was great. Where is it? I got like 4 of them, so they're in here somewhere. I have headphones. Lol. Maybe that was a different life, or maybe I've moved them. Hold on. I might have moved them. God damn it, she's fucking exhausted again. What are you exhausted from? I took all of the... I thought I took all the food things off. Let me get in the corner here. I've got a lot of guns. I've got a lot of pans. That's not what I'm looking for. That cube is very empty. I need to do something about that. I don't know where I put it. There's the paint. Oh, I have a proper fucking wood saw. I don't know why I've got that in there when I could be using that. I wonder if I could cut down a tree with that. I theoretically fucking should, right? I shouldn't need to be a goddamn lumberjack out there with a goddamn axe, right? Like, it should work, but it maybe doesn't want to. Alright, I don't know where I put the other little smaller saws. They're fucking somewhere. Actually, they might be in this one. Hold on. I haven't checked this one. There's another wood saw. My god. Hey, there's some water. I'll give you that. Sorry. I have a half mask thing. There's the duffel bags, by the way. Give me that. Unless that's full, in which case I don't want that, but we'll find out. There's my other vest. It's in shit condition, so it can stay in there. Yeah, I don't know where my saws went. They're somewhere. Goddamn, woman. Stop sighing. Okay, so we've got my default claw hammer. I don't think I saw a screwdriver when I was getting around, but if I had a screwdriver, there we go. It should be in here. I've got my hacksaw, which I might put back. And I might put my... Unless it was a weight reason. It's a cumbrance of 1. I'll put that in there. Give me my proper wood saw. She's chugging her water already, so that's fine. Give the fucking... Chuck the rice in something. I don't care what. Chuck it in that. I'll find it later. I would like to know if she's willing to drink from that hot water bottle. Just out of curiosity. Like, there's a lot of things that I've been very curious about with this. And some of it, she probably shouldn't do. Alright. Just chuck shit somewhere. We will sort this out sometime in the future. I hate saying that because if you watch any of my other fucking games, I am really particular about trying to make sure stuff is where I want it to be in the first place so that I'm not trying to look for it later. I also wanted to put the noodles into it too. I don't know why I couldn't do that. But yeah. She's still got her chips. I don't want it to be walking around with the dry ramen. Her weight is slowly going up. I've been wondering what this is. I'm guessing this is like your weight's increasing. Because for a good while I thought it just meant that, like, I don't know, some kind of like general things or something. I don't know. You know, like the markings you get on like uniforms and crap. Hey, Chaleesi. Sorry, I just fucked that up straight from the bat. I can welcome in. Sorry. Can I go with Stump Rat? I can go with that so much better. My brain's just not doing words tonight. I swear. On the average day, I can at least like half get names right. Like, I'm bad with them, but I'm not this fucking bad. Welcome in. They're very friendly. Yeah. By all means, welcome. I currently have a wolf dozing in the stream at the moment. He's very friendly and stuff. You might see him around sometime. Let me just chuck my extra cans and stuff outside. What are you up to? Welcome in, by the way. I'm sorry I've straight up fucking butchered your name. I go through stages where I can like get people's names right, and then I go through stages where like my language center just like gets thrown in the bin for like 4 hours.